Hello everyone, Alyssa here from Seeds That Feed, here to talk to you more about FED and a recap of where we've been. So most of you know our mission at Seeds is simple. We work to get healthier foods out to those that need it most while we're working to eliminate waste. Doing this primarily by working with farms and farmers markets in our area and then collecting and redirecting that harvest out into the neighborhoods and into the pantries that need it most. So in doing this, we met Sheila a year and a half ago, and as many of you have heard her story, she has type 2 diabetes and was asked by her doctor to switch to a diet of 90% fruits and vegetables. However, Sheila is on a fixed income, does not have a vehicle, and while she just lives a couple blocks from the farmer's market, she's unable to get there due to physical disability. This is the case with many people just like Sheila. In best case scenario, at this point, they're prescribed a healthy food prescription. However, like Sheila, many Americans do not have access to transportation, and while they may be able to stop at the farmer's market or a store on their way home, this isn't sustainable in the next week when they're looking to refill their prescription and get more fresh veggies, but don't have a way to get to the store. So we've worked on a solution, the FED initiative. Working with farmers and healthcare providers, we're offering direct-to-home delivery of fresh produce for qualifying patients, utilizing funds available through insurers' Medicare Advantage plans. And these funds were released by CMS in 2018 and were underutilized in 2019. So looking through the scenario, Sheila's at her doctor, she's screened, her doctor's connected to the FED initiative, he's able to refer her where her order is directed to our nearest partner, her order is filled, the driver is requested to pick the order up, the food is collected by the driver, it goes out to Sheila's house directly, and Sheila is fed then on a weekly basis. So using our network of over 70 farms, we're looking to pilot this in spring 2020 and then scale out from there in years 2, 3, 4, and 5, providing direct-to-door delivery, reducing food waste while we're at it through packaging and other distribution channels, generating revenue streams for not only us, but our partner organizations, using technology to link provider, partners, and delivery and patient for scale, as well as measuring on the back end. We were able to test this model with our first client, UAMS, a couple weeks ago, and we actually have a request for a proposal with 50 patients to begin in spring 2020. So, addressing 25% of our identified provider network by year 5, we'll be looking to bring in revenue for not only us, but also, as I mentioned, our food partners, as well as our transportation delivery partners as well. That's through a $20 per patient per week charge that is paid by the provider and reimbursed through Medicare Advantage. So covering our costs, just over a little over $100,000 in year 1 with 75 patients, breaking even in year 3 with 3,000 patients, and then scaling up and covering our entire operational budget in year 4, and then year 5, working with 10,000 patients at scale with that one in-service provider network that I mentioned earlier. So, with an investment of $100,000, needless to say, this would be a game changer for us, allowing us to work with over 19,000 patients, receiving over 18 million pounds of food directly to their home, creating over $18 million in revenue for us and another $1.9 million for our partners, not to mention an entire new source of funding for our industry and for all the Sheilas out there. Thank you so much for tuning in to my presentation, and I look forward to seeing you guys in Chicago. Thanks so much.